There's several different Sarpy County ghost stories. The Hatchet House is probably one of the more prevalent ones, which took place in the town of Portal, a now ghost town, at Portal School right behind me. And as the story goes, a local teacher snapped and killed her students in a somewhat grisly manner with a hatchet, took their still beating hearts and dumped them out at a nearby river overlooking a bridge called the Heartbeat Bridge. And this would have taken place sometime in the early 1900s. So it's called the Heartbeat Bridge because supposedly there are hearts still beat every time people walk over it. You can hear the thump, the thump, thump. The reality is this never ever happened, and not even close. It's a work of fiction that has been perpetuated by urban legend, and thanks to the internet, spread. And different people have different takes on it, so sometimes you'll find the name of the teacher, sometimes you'll find the extra story about the Heartbeat Bridge, sometimes you'll find that she sprouted wings and flew away. People just kind of make it up as they go along rather than looking at some of the historical facts that, for example, Portal School was one of 40 different school districts in Sarpy County, a great example of a one-room schoolhouse. Used from 1890 to 1993. It was one of the last one-room schoolhouses in the state of Nebraska, last in Sarpy County, and has a rich history and has been well preserved and well kept up since. Both the Papillion Area Historical Society and the Sarpy County Museum have some great records and resources connected to the history of Portal School and school districts in Sarpy County. So we know the teacher's name, we know the students here, we know from historical newspapers that none of this ever took place. After the school closed in 1993, by this point, Portal, the town of Portal, which was a thriving town in the 1890s, really melted away. A lot of the people in Portal were German-American immigrants who came here, and in the competing towns of Portal versus Papillion, Papillion was a lot more thriving. And so much of the town of Portal picked up and moved just a few short miles away to Papillion, and Portal pretty much faded away. It was also in a flood zone area, and so after the town melted away and became a ghost town, which is another reason probably why the story of the Hatchet House grew, the only thing left was the cemetery and the schoolhouse. The schoolhouse in the 1970s and 80s was less utilized and occasionally vandalized or broken into. The area near the schoolhouse was a getaway for teenagers. Some folks probably still in the community who remember this as a place to congregate, to have a few beers away from the watchful eyes of adults. And it's probably within that environment that this story was created. And when the schoolhouse ceased operations, it was the Papillion Area Historical Society who worked to arrange to move the schoolhouse to where it is today, right across from Papillion City Hall.